Market.
You have a girlfriend?
No, I just gave up. Now I know some of you guys have already given up, but after I show you guys this next clip, y'all gonna really want to stick a fork in it. Let's get into it. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys that I came across a few days ago, and my God, bro, it's like just when you think you've seen and heard it all, it seems like dating in the West is getting worse. Yeah. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Y'all tell me why this girl called the police on her date after she got cold feet. And it was after midnight. He come to her house to go on a date. They met on a dating app. She got cold feet and then called the police on him instead of just not answering the door. She called 911 and told them that he was a domestic abuser and that she was pregnant with his baby. And that he threatened to get a knife and do what you do with a knife and take her life. So the police showed up, saw him walking away. I guess she didn't answer the door, so he was walking away, and they detained him for like an hour. He had proof of the text messages of them talking. They started on a dating app, and then they just went straight through their phone. Eventually, she told the truth and told the police that she got cold feet and just called them instead and made up a lie. So then her ass was arrested. I personally believe she had catfished this man and couldn't face it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. What y'all think?
You know what? It's crazy that she mentioned catfish, because I was thinking that as she was talking, I was like, I bet you she was probably catfishing him, and that was probably the only out that she could really think of, which is really sad because I'm thinking to myself, it's 2024 and women are still catfishing men. Jesus Christ. And we got women over here talking about men need to do the work. Meanwhile, we got women out here still catfishing men because they don't want to work on themselves. But I digress. This would definitely make a man want to check out, because it's one thing, because dating off of apps already have their risk. Can you imagine trying to meet up with somebody and you over here wondering whether or not you're going to either go home or not because she done got you arrested simply because she just doesn't want to face the music, that she doesn't look the way she does in them pictures that she had on her profile? Yeah. Yeah. So with that in mind, I can definitely understand why apps like Bumble and what have you, especially in the West, are starting to lose a lot of traffic, because I'd imagine situations like this, along with many others, men are not having the most pleasant times when it comes to dating, especially in the West. Let's keep it moving.
If a woman wants a man who's 6 feet tall, he should have the same right to want a woman who's a size 6. If you guys have not seen the podcast, No Fugazi podcast, there was a full podcast with these women on there talking about just, dating and men and all that good stuff. And the woman, who was a plus size woman, she started to cry and get emotional because she felt like the man was saying that she wasn't valuable because of her weight, right? And that's not what he was saying. He basically just said that, the men that you might want, the men that you say that you're not attracting, or the men that you desire, probably don't want you because of your weight, right? So if you decide and think about losing some weight, you could attract a different caliber of men. Now, of course, she got really emotional. She wasn't thinking logically. She just wasn't trying to hear what he was saying, because she was just taking it so personal, because we know that when it comes to weight, us as women, it's a very touchy topic. And anytime you talk about a woman's weight, people think you're fat shaming, you're hating, it's just like, you just don't talk about that. But I think it's a very crazy thing for us as women to want all these things from a man, but a man can't then say in turn, I want you to be a size 6. What's wrong with that? How can you want him to be 6 feet tall, but he can't want you to be a fit, feminine, and friendly woman? Like, how does that work? We have to stop thinking that we just get whatever we want as women. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You cannot demand whatever you want, and then a man can't say to you, I don't want you. You're not for everybody. And we need to take our health more serious. As women, our looks is how we get our foot in the door. That's a fact. Once you get your foot in the door with how you look, once you start opening that mouth, and that behavior is the other side of what men are looking at. But when they look at us on the outside, that's how you get their attention, by how you look. That's just the reality. I can't change it. It is what it is. So we have to stop taking stuff so offensive. We have to stop thinking everything is about shaming. It's just about just being logical and being real. If you want certain things, he can want the same. And that's just that.
Well, first of all, I want to say shout out to New Fugazi podcast. The brother Cooley, he does great content. Here's what really bothers me about women who react so negatively, especially the critique like that. Because if the woman heard the average man, average earner, say that he wants a woman that looks like, I don't know, your favorite, the best looking woman you could possibly think of off the top of your head, a woman will be quick to critique that man and say, hey, you need to work on this. You need to be making this amount of money. You need to be doing this. You need to do it. You know what I mean? The list can go going on and on. You wouldn't be able to get her to shut up. But the moments the tables are turned, it's a problem. I mean, you got women that go on to these podcasts saying that they want a man that makes 6 figures or even 7 figures. Meanwhile, the men on these podcasts that they're talking to are making that kind of money and they still can't even respect them. See what I'm saying? Right. Let's keep it moving. You know, it's like saying that you want to be great like Michael Jordan, but then when Michael Jordan comes and give you a critique, you don't want to take it.
Why is it always the 5'0" 4'11" girls who are like itsy bitsy witsy teeny weeny tiny humans that are like, I'm sorry, it's a non-negotiable for me. He has to be over 6'4". Like whenever I hear that non-negotiable, he has to be super tall, it's always from like a teeny tiny itty bitty short girl. And I also don't know why that personally offends me. I guess I don't even like it when somebody is like, oh, my type is darker hair or lighter hair or whatever. Like I get you get attracted to what's attractive to you. But I also think that somebody who wouldn't be under that type could treat you so well. And from my perspective, it just feels really immature to say blanket statements like that. And when I think about it, I'm like, okay, if you were a girl who is 6'1" and you're like, I prefer men who are 6'4", like I can kind of get it at that point. But I also just think that like I'm just like, what if, like, I think you could be closing yourself off to somebody who could make you happier than you could ever imagine. This isn't coming from me with an experience like dating somebody shorter that's like, oh my gosh, wow, my eyes are open. Like, I feel like I've just always felt this way, that a blanket statement like that just comes off, I don't know, like it very immature, closed-minded, and rude almost. It's giving pick me. It's giving like, oh my gosh, is my hand smaller than yours? It's so little. Maybe I'm off base, but those are just my Sunday thoughts.
Hey, you know what? It's about time somebody else said this, especially a woman, because I thought I was the only one that noticed this. Because I remember when I did a reaction, I want to say maybe like a few weeks ago. It was a brother on the show, right? It was one of the Pop the Balloon shows. He's taller than all of the women contestants, right? The shortest one out of all the women contestants popped the balloon because she said he was too short. She's the shortest woman on the show. He's taller than all the women on the show. But the shortest woman disqualified him because he was too short. Like, bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. I was like, what? Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, man. It's, dude, I tell you, bro. These women will disqualify you for the pettiest shit. And then when you disqualify them for something valid, they lose their shit. Mind blowing, bro. It really is. Let's keep it moving.
So, hot take. Coffee dates, ice cream dates, drink dates, etc. are low effort. Okay? I had this man ask me on a date tonight, and he said, oh, let's go for drinks. I would love to take you out. And I told him, Respectfully, no. I only do dinner dates.
Bro, don't let these videos get you mad, bro. I guarantee you, bro, 80% of girls are not getting taken out on dates. A lot of girls in relationships and marriages are even getting took out on dates, bro. So when a girl gets on here nitpicking, talking about I don't do certain dates, bro, she just don't like you. Like, bro, I promise you, bro, I guarantee you, bro, 80, probably 85% of women aren't going on dates, bro. And that other like 15% that do go on dates are like serial daters. They go on dates with like 3 different men a week. But bro, majority of women aren't going on dates, and it's pretty easy. Then they get to trying to put all these rules on it, like, oh, he has to take me on a date to hit. If he doesn't at least take me on a date, he can't get no cookie. Bro, if you take that girl out on a simple dinner date, steakhouse, something, bro, you're gonna crack buns. Simply because, bro, they're not getting these dates, bro. I'm just being honest. They're not going on dates. It's easy right now. Like, bro, when I tell you it's bare minimum effort out here, bro, it is. Bro, it's so bad. A girl might want to ask you on a date. She might hit you with the suggestion like, oh, do you want to go eat here? Do you want to go do this and that? Bro, it's that bad out here, bro. Moral of the story is, bro, a lot of girls aren't getting took out on dates, bro. I promise you they not.
One thing that I be seeing all the time, especially with the pop the balloon, it seems like the women can be very much more flagrant in their responses to how they reject men. And it's just like much more accepted. Like they can violate the shit out of this. For the most part, men are usually respectful in that those pop the balloons. They can't really violate because if they do violate, obviously then with the backlash. But women be on that motherfucker.
Like your timepiece doesn't work. It's like there for decoration.
I just want a man with a higher vocabulary, which you don't have on your day-to-day speak.
I popped it because you seem very tired and like sleepy, and I was thinking like an extra and Friday.
The women just violating based off of the shoes is untied or some dumb shit. Like I'm just
a lot of times they say stuff just to get laughs or just to get that clout to it.
And to be honest with you, if I was the creator of this Pop the Balloon dating show, I would consider shutting it down, man, because you got to think it's pretty much black women on that show. And most of them come off very, very petty. Like they just coming on there to, like Shorty said, try to go viral and troll. And it just comes off very unattractive. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Most of the women that be on that show are average looking. They're not like drop dead gorgeous, but they kind of got this attitude like they're like top tier IG models. And it's like, nah, man, a lot of y'all are schmedium. You feel me? Like, and that's me being nice, because I would imagine most of y'all probably aren't even average looking or barely average looking without all the makeup and the weave. But I digress, man. That's another video for another day. Let's keep it moving.
How y'all doing? How you doing? What's up? Nice. How you doing? What's up?
Good.
Nice to meet you. What's up? How y'all feeling? That shit. You look good, baby. What's up? Hey, can I get like a hug? I need a little. You know you so fine.
I'm interrupting.
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
God damn.
My bad. What's up? Oh, I got caught up in the moment real quick. I see that black melanin, like I don't know what to do with myself, you know? And dark skinned women, oh shit, just do something to your boy.
So sorry, yes. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hi. Hey.
Look, I'm mad as hell. Look at her over there cock blocking. Is you mad, bro? On my Richard. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because that's what the algorithm, and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.